we've been having a bout of unfortunate mishaps. But that's okay, because we're just getting the practice we need with this new route to try and figure out how we're going to take the world record back from Ash. It's been quite a challenge, and honestly, it's been more difficult than I'd like to admit, because there is so much that you just have to do that's different. There are a lot of failure points, and more importantly, Ash got really good really fast and made it hard. So what we're gonna do is do a normal start like we're kind of used to at this point. Pick up a canister as soon as we can. And then we're going to try and... Here's a little more resin underneath. Try and get 2 more here. Okay. There are larger resin deposits literally right over here, so I'm gonna stop wasting time. I should pick up this sample here. I don't think I picked it up. Yeah. Okay, so that's about 100 or so. So we're about halfway to our smelter. Okay, that's about 120 or so. Or sorry, 150 or so. Ooh, I see a box way out there. I want to go pick it up. I think that's my 3rd generator. Well, that might be my 4th generator here. My oxygen filter and pick up some more of this good compound here. And I'm gonna try and bring this back home. That getting ready to go. I don't really want to go collect more compound the rest of this run, so I'm going to try and get all that I need here. Fantastic. Home sweet home. Yeah, I do need a medium storage at some point. And then that is the southeastern gateway, okay. Okay. I turned one of those on a little bit ago, but that's fine. Okay, we're gonna start large printer before we go. Grab these. Make an extra one. a fairly full inventory. We have one filter. Alrighty, do we go grab this? Yes, we do. Okay. We do need a lot of resources, like 5 aluminum. We technically only need 4, but 5 is kind of safe. And then we want a bunch of bites. 3 or 4. I think we want 4 here, so. Grab the bites right away that I see. Work on this quartz situation. Ooh, I see a box over in the distance as well. 4 quartz right away. I'm a big fan of the quartz. At some point, I'm going to want to find some resin. That'll help me continue to breathe down here. You need to get all 3 generators in a row. I don't have aluminum yet, so I can't run to get the aluminum spawn right about there. I do have... Can I sprint yet? Why can't I sprint yet? I can't sprint because I haven't recovered on my oxygen. Okay, that's a cool feature. Once I find aluminum, I can go get that box, but I don't need to get that box because I have all the boxes right here. So this one just needs... 1. Probably only needs 1 as well, but we'll see. It wants all. I'm gonna grab it because it won't hurt me too much to go pick up. Now I just need to find an aluminum deposit, and then I have all the bites in the run. I know where base is, so I'm gonna go dig down, because cave didn't have anything good in it. Hey look, my cave has good stuff in it now. One more. Okay. Where did my base go? Oh, rumor says my base is over there, apparently. I don't know what just happened there other than it was nasty. Like trying to get my box like somewhere on the ramp so I can grab it from here. Hopefully it's still there. Yeah, it is. Didn't find any clay yet. on next? I guess the smaller, right? But it doesn't really matter. Let's see, what do we want to bring to the gateway? This we need all the aluminum in our inventory for now. Gonna take a quick look in the forest for ammonium. I doubt we'll get a bunch, but we do need 7 ammonium for the run. And we are waiting on things to finish printing, so quick gander. Plant. Okay, we'll just pick up a bunch of organic and then be on our merry way. Maybe we can find our ammonium in the southeastern lands. Neat. Let's go south by southeast. Well, east by southeast, actually. Okay. We have all the generators we need, but we do need 2 clay still, and we also need a little bit of resin. This graphite is neat, so we'll have to remember that this graphite is sort of on the way back. I'm gonna make a beeline straight for this resin deposit. I do need it to continue breathing here. One, two, three, four. Oh, really? There it is. And the gateway was... I don't know where this starts. Okay, so the gateway might be straight ahead. There it is, okay. We just are running around the outskirts of this forest here, but we're hoping to find more ammonium. Otherwise, we do have a backup. I don't know how much graphite I actually need in the run, so that would be good to also know, but for now, this is fine. Oh my goodness, camera, will you please cut it out? So because I ran into the little crevice right in front of the gateway, it decided to unnaturally zoom in the camera. And it is probably one of the most unhelpful things in this game. One down, right? Like, nothing makes me more heated when in a game that's all about, like, being a good user experience makes its life more terrible for the user with just bad decisions. Moving the camera for the user, never a good decision. But what if they're going to move camera behind a wall? It's like, sure, then you can move the camera, but like in this very specific case, you're moving the camera in because I walked into like a kind of gap area. Like, under what circumstances did I need to have my camera moved there? Ugh. Sorry for being salty. I'm just kind of generally angry because the runs haven't been going super well today. But I've also just been practicing and like I know I can do better, so it's one of those like, I'm just getting myself down and then taking it out on a game that I don't need to be taken out. I'm sorry, the game's great. Let me just, you know, shut up for a little bit. We are out of our first oxygen filter for a little bit, but not too worried about it right now. Oh, yeah. Skirting around the boulders here, trying to find my way around. Make this filter here. Should be getting into mushroom biome shortly, if not immediately. Okay, do we have enough to make it onto that one? Well, I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, easy. What did I take damage from now? Hey, look, ammonium. Any more ammonium? Could use like the one here. Okay, we'll just move on. I guess like I don't know, maybe that was optimal because I need to carry back a bunch of graphite. So if I see ammonium there, then it like will cut away from the graphite that I need to take back. However, it also allowed me to can I pre-fill my next ammonium that I do find above ground, so I don't know, I'll just take it. I'll just favor carrying back an ammonium because like I need at least one to get off the planet and get to Glacia, and I don't want to delay that. And then past that point, I can use the soil centrifuge, if nothing else. Yeah. Soil centrifuge gets me a little bit of ammonium in the worst case scenario. I do need 7 total, though. Still need ammonium, just not as much, thank you. Hammer, please. Also, the fact of the matter is when you are moving your terrain tool around and like you decide to rotate while you're mining, it will permanently lock your camera to your cursor. Cannot deal with it. Occasionally I'll do it anyway because I just like, need to rotate it and I don't want to let go of my mouse, slow down, but it's still. Okay, take a big hit of gas there, but it's not going to kill us right away. So we made it into final cavern layer. We're looking for quartz or graphite, so it's going to be pinkish. Okay. It's in a decent spawn too. There's a hispine somewhere. Going to be shooting some gas at us. It sounds like it's kind of behind the wall, so keep our eyes out for it. I can carry back at least 2 more graphite, so we got quartz and other things still. Oh, and then I can actually make a 3rd one. I have a resin in my inventory that I don't need in my inventory. Ooh, okay, so I'm being kind of led towards this area. I'm excited to go over there, but in order to go over there, I'm probably going to find a hispine, so... Quick. Yeah, there it is. Ignore it. I think we can. Need 1 more graphite, maybe? There it is, okay, so looks good. We're gonna now try and dip down between these 2 boulders here, these 2 yellow rocks. We can't mine through the yellow because we don't have any tools that'll help us mine through the yellow. We can get through the regular green, and as long as we're in between the 2, we should be fine. There we go. It's not like uncommon for like the rock to continue kind of below the ground a little bit, but there's usually a way around. So, let's see if we can find where we need to go here. Edge of the rock does kind of give off. Yeah, this is where I wanted to go. We'll start descending downwards a little bit, so I'm going to bring my friend the graphite. Then we'll see how close we can get here. We should pop through into a large open cavern here in a moment. Although, open cavern is probably a bit of an understatement. It's, well, just beautiful. And this is Astroneer. And this is generally referred to as the gateway engine in the center of every planet, and I find that they're just kind of beautiful. Oh, I don't know. I always enjoy just taking a good look at this. Once we get to the center, there are a couple pedestals with a sort of symbol from the game on top of the pedestal. There's a Astropedia in game that like lets you look at stuff, and you can look at like all the resources in the game, and all the resources have a symbol. So we're using that to figure out where on Earth our or what on Earth we need to put on the pedestal, basically. But it doesn't change per save, so always the same. We know where base is, and we know what we need to put in there, so we're empty out a little bit of space in our inventory. And then hopefully we find a little bit more ammonium on. Hey. So we have 4 ammonium of the 7. Okay, why don't I 5 6 There's one more ammonium in here, but let's dig for it. Oh, my inventory is full apparently, so we'll drop that one there. There it is. Ammonium deposits are so tricky. I think I've got 7 ammonium on this thing. Kind of feels like I've got 7 ammonium on this. Maybe I should make a little Hansel and Gretel trail of breadcrumbs all the way back. So how do I... battery over here. If I absolutely need more ammonium, I can just use this. I have a single generator, and I don't think I really need it, so but I do need to bring back my zinc, wherever my zinc is hiding. Okay, got my zinc, and I need my shuttle thruster. Let's go to Glacia. A little bit of time lost there. I think I get resources differently than how Ash gets them, but I'm okay with that. I'm also okay with just being able to save 3 minutes. I think that's totally possible. But we'll see. Glacia, where are you hiding? We're going to Glacia first at this point. While we can do other things, going to Glacia I think is really important. And I want to make sure I come back with enough resources to make 2 chem labs and only 1 atmospheric condenser. In order to do that, I'm going to make sure I get a single iron for my atmospheric condenser and 2 wolframite for chem labs, but then I'm going to get 1 more for a Dromon 2. Okay. I do need an iron, don't really care where I get it, and I think I see some graphite over there, so that's actually awesome. I'm gonna run over and pick up some graphite and some... Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch of graphite, and then 1 of these iron here. More iron, or was that it? Because I kind of need like an actual iron before I leave. Okay, well, we'll just get some more of this graphite here. Okay, we still need 1 more little nubbin of graphite. Here's our hematite, the one we needed. Okay, we'll call that good, I think. So preview what's to come, you can click your shuttle out of bounds, and then pop the shuttle inside, now you're in. So, that is a pretty fast way to get down and through things, so we are going to be doing that to get to the center through the rest of the planets, basically. A lot of fun, but does take a little bit of practice. We're here for samples, actually. That's really all we're here for, so I'm running around looking for these small little gray rocks. It's going to be kind of hard to see them, though, because of how small and gray they are in comparison to, well, basically everything else. So, while I'm running around, if I get to 1,000 bytes, I'm going to research the packager kind of right away, because I have a bunch of graphite that needs to turn into packagers. We'll just run around and see what we can find here. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. Packager. Do we need 7,000 more bytes? Actually, we don't even need the soil centrifuge unless we want to use it for clay, because we haven't found any clay. So, I guess we'll pick up the extra 750 bytes. It's usually not that big of a time loss to get the next 750 or so. Okay. All my packagers kind of rip-roar and ready to go. Going to start collecting things I need here. So we can store the packages on top of the shuttle on the nose. That way they can just you can carry them around that way. A big thanks to Kite for showing me that one. And then you can run around and collect these samples. Now there's a cool trick. Normally you have to hover over the samples and then hold F, but if you hold right click, that'll lock your cursor in place, which is something Gina showed me, and you can run around and use that to basically freewheel and pick up stuff. So we're going to do that, to run around and pick up anything we can find. Okay, we'll drop that there. Also, I just realized my grand plan doesn't work. So, bummer. I was going to basically do something a little sneaky on Aatrox, but I'm not sure it's going to work out for me here. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Need only 1 more sample. Maybe 2, it depends on how things go, but probably only 1. Need the drill mod 2. And we need a couple of buildings here. Okay. Can't get the ammo quite yet. Now we're good. Stick this in the wall. And then launch. now we're heading back to Solo. No, we're heading back to Solo. Glad I checked, because I normally go from here to Silva, but no, I need to go to the Solo. We haven't done that yet. That's Visanya. There's the Solo. Small little moon orbiting Solo. Once we find it and land at it, we need to land anywhere and drill down to the center, deposit a triptych on the way, and we need to also make sure we get some wolframite. Also, there's the lunar excursion module. I don't think we can land next to it, but if you do, you can take a selfie. Because why not? Alrighty. Like a decent place to land. There's another zebra orb. Does this count? Please let me land. No, I hate this bug. So because the shuttle was basically buried inside of the wall, it decided that was an invalid landing location and decided to eject me back out to orbit. And then it's going to take away that landing location. It's a huge middle finger to, like, well, I guess you don't want to land on the planet, right? And yet, you know, that's just how the game works. No, it doesn't know how to, like, calculate if you can land in certain locations. It just hopes you that you can land in this randomly generated location. And then if you can't, it will kick you back out to orbit. So, quick check. Another ammonium here if we need it, but something for another day, I suppose. Alright, get our camera to go down where we want it to. Well, this did not work the way I wanted it to. So, what's going on is I'm trying to put the shuttle in a very tight area, and because I'm not able to, like, put it on the side of a wall, it's doing something incredibly dumb. But there's no reason I shouldn't be able to put it on the side of a wall right now. Of course, I am a little new to this trick, so I haven't gotten very used to all of its quirks, but this is exceedingly dumb. So I'm basically putting the shuttle on my backpack, and the game is, like, freaking out about it. Okay, so we flipped down, but we did not find any wolframite yet. And I didn't see any on the way down when I was x-raying, so I have to run around now and see if I can find any. There's a little bit to my left here. So, it's 2, 3. Where did my medium storage go? Guess I lost that. Okay, can we fix that? Yeah, we can, but, like, it's just super sad that we lost our medium storage. Did we have our iron on it? Okay, no, we did not. Good. Oh yeah, run's not lost. Just very sad. I don't know how we lost that. We probably ripped it off when we were doing the, like, obnoxious shuttle clip. Oh, for crying out loud. You said you were going to go on the wall, so what's going on is I'm putting the shuttle so close to my character that it's like, oh, you wanted the shuttle. I can hear it. Can't see it. That's disgusting. So because I'm putting the shuttle literally on top of my character, the game doesn't know what's happening to the shuttle, and it thinks that I'm putting the shuttle on my person and not on the wall. So if you put it on the wall, it stays put and behaves very nicely. If you put it on your person, it decides to freak out, scream, yell obscenities, and who knows what else. Just like that. But if you are very deliberate, you can click it on the wall, it rotates into the wall, then you can x-ray out, and it's beautiful. So now we just didn't clip it because it didn't want us to clip us out. This trick is so temperamental. Oh, nice. I picked up an item. That's exactly what I wanted to do here. Okay, so it looks like we're in a very tight space, so rather than deal with anything, we're going to prepare where the shuttle's gonna go next. Before we do anything else. We're gonna pick up the shuttle. Walk down in our hidey hole. And we should be able to pick it up. Got in. So yeah, you can clip yourself in with a shuttle, which is fantastic, but now we have to go find the shuttle. I have no idea where it went. You can hear it though. Is it above me? I think it's above me. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Well, this is the right side we need to be on anyway, so we'll rotate it out. Put this there. We got our zinc here. And I do need to replace this because it used an extra charge that it shouldn't have. That's just how shuttles be sometimes. Going back to Silva. I feel like I'm missing something, but so far so good. Want to be right next to our base. This is nice. And we've got a bunch of things to smelt and to do. And we have a medium storage that we gotta repair and replace. That's okay. Okay, so first things first, gotta get a Wolframite going. Nice. We don't have our soil centrifuge yet, so we'll make that right away. Save on one of those for a little bit. There's our... Okay, we can just put that in there, right? Maybe I just forgot to bring it. That makes a little more sense. I need to save 3. Everything else turns into packages, I'm pretty sure. Carbon. Not too much. I already need 4. I need 3 carbon total. I already have. Okay, so great. Okay, I'm gonna soil extract. Some clay. And what do I need to do with? I need 1 compound for lab, but we can't get there yet without our ceramics. So we'll extract this. We're done with this for good. We need 2? Yeah, I think we only need 1 actually. once this goes, I need a carbon and a ceramic to make a plastic. Okay, we have too many generators on right now, but that's okay. Yeah, we haven't even used up that power cell yet. On one generator for now. Carbon compound. Carbon. And we need some more power here. Too much power. Alright, and then we need an iron. Ceramic. Plastic. Where my iron goes? In my inventory it is. Okay, so that's all that I can do with that for now. So we'll get this ready to make 3 hydrazine. What else can I go collect? Not a whole lot right now. More resin, I suppose. Be a resin deposit somewhere, right? There was resin close to base. Oh yes, it was over here. I'm forgetting a couple of things here. I put a organic on this. We're almost done with that, actually. I thought we had a lot longer to go on it, so. Need only 1 resin, maybe 2. Oh, I do need a little bit more resin than what I first assumed. But that's fine. Need 4 hydrogen and that's it. And then as those kind of come and go, we should be able to hop off right away. Need 5 generators? 6 generators total, actually. That's fine. I guess we should immediately do this, but I'm not sure if it's worth it now that I think about it. Oh, I had the tungsten carbide I could have made earlier. Oops. I didn't think about that. Got 1 hydrazine. Do the last. That. Can run over here, replace this, I suppose. We're gonna need some more organic. Already burned it all. The last one? I think it is. Okay, so. Tungsten carbide. I can make 2 of them actually. I need to fly back here. Get graphene around here. Okay, graphene, graphene. Got our diamond on the way. Then I've got 2 tungsten in my inventory. 2 carbon here. Make 2 tungsten carbide. Carbide. lap. Okay. So we have a drill mod backup. We're going to need to go to our favorite Aatrox planet. Oh, I can't bring this yet, but I can bring my single drill mod. Okay, and then I need to package up the chem lab with. There should be some graph like packagers. I guess there's them all in the. Okay. I need to resummon the putting platform resources. Cool. And we shall come back here momentarily after these brief messages. That looks good, so we should be able to fly with that. These all look good. I feel like I'm missing something, but we should be good for now. Yeah, okay. The Aatrox triptych is a little slow, but I think we can do it. I left the hydrogen somewhere else though, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I have the hydrogen in my inventory. I'm gonna re-land right now and pick it up. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I have everything else but the hydrogen, so... I also have an extra resin that I really don't need, so... Do I have my canister on me though? Yeah, I do. Okay, fantastic. So drop this. Hydrogen, where'd you go? Before we go, let's redo this thing. Still have 4 left, that's not enough. So we are short. We're short of graphite, but there's a little bit of graphite nearby. We also have the soil centrifuge, so we can always just like, spin up 2, basically. 8, there we go. Now we're really flying to Aatrox. Doesn't matter where we land. Gotta be on Aatrox, because that's where we can get 1 methane and 1 who's what's it. Unpack it and repack it a couple times too. Okay, so we will run out of that eventually, but... We aren't at full power, but we're like pretty close to full power. We can make a beacon, because like why not? Lost a bunch of time there because I didn't have all the generators on. Oops. Okay. Once we get this, then we're gonna head downstairs. Okay, so we have all the items in our inventory. We're going to carry the most important ones, the 2 gases, inside. Everything else we can sort of lose, but slowly. So yeah, we don't need too much of these. Cool, cool, cool. But we can't lose the hydrogen either, so we'll cram the hydrogen on the bottom. Right there. Ooh, but will that explode? I mean, like, yeah, it could. I guess we can trade put the methane on the bottom here. Yeah, I have no idea. So, you know, as long as we don't find a hiss mine, we should be fine. Easier said than done, I know, but... Okay, well, I guess we'll just immediately clip out the first time. We're gonna hope we find our shuttle. We'll hear it eventually. I'm surprised we aren't getting close to our shuttle. Not too surprised, mind you, just a little bit. Spent all that time trying to get all these important gases, and yeah, well, here's hoping it clicked all the way down here. Hey look, it did. Cool beans. A lot of his mines around here. We're just gonna eat on by. You can sometimes get progress for free in Aatrox. Of course, you can also die literally right next to his mine, so we'll just keep on running. And yeah, the name of the game is movement. If you're moving, you can run next to plants that are normally pretty hostile, like his mines. We literally were touching a his mine for a brief moment there. Because we were moving, it was fine. But I honestly was terrified. You didn't know it. But yeah, terrified. Absolutely terrified. There are usually a Tactuses down here. Tactuses fire an explosive dart, and the dart, well, explodes and blows up any explosive gases, which, if I'm not mistaken, is all methane, sulfur, and hydrogen, which my rocket is covered in. Maybe those should be in my inventory and not in the shuttle, but, you know, for reasons that are hard to explain, I don't want to have them in my shuttle quite. I don't want to have them on my person quite yet. It's not a good idea. Okay, well, that's sort of kind of part of the reason why I don't want to have those gases on me, because I can get separated from my shuttle. However, I can usually find it again, but it's not easy. Okay, so I got close to it. I'm kind of moving towards where I can hear my shuttle. Oh, I like put it right back on the shuttle. Okay, so now we're out of bounds again. Now let's try this second or third time. Neato. Yeah, this is rough as all get out, and it isn't very exciting at this point, actually. But I'm having fun, so you know, maybe this would be a great time for a donation. we even got clipped to the right side too. Fantastic. So we will try and drop the shuttle. Try and drop the shuttle. Nope. Grab our methane. So the hydrogen is here, the hydrogen goes there. Expand the shuttle thruster. Right. It'll work eventually. There we go. Okay, so there's a missing fly to Silva split that we don't have. Oops. I don't know how I deleted that. Silva, where are you? Silva? Glacia. Silva. Silva and Glacia. Both bright cerulean blue. Glacia is like further out from the center of the solar system, but it's like kind of unclear when you're also moving on a random planet, so. We've got to make a silicone and a ball in a explosive powder. Get 5 things all ready to go. Also, if we have more... Moment. Where's my... I'm missing some important things. I'm very frazzled right now. Oh no, I used my silicone. I used my quartz. Okay. That's what happened. I need this, okay. Made a beacon with it instead of using having it ready at the ready here. I don't want to go make a whole new round of graphite just to like have 2 more graphite on hand because I don't think I have enough graphite to repackage the shuttle all the time, so. It says I'm only getting 1, so I need to fill this up a little bit more here. There it is. Here's that. We have this all filled up, ready to go. Need to go swap out this for a fresh one by just packaging it up. Okay, yeah, I've got a smelted, yeah, shoot. should be good to go to Glacia now. Okay, we're like on world record pace, despite not knowing what we're doing. This is the second attempt that's gotten this far. So I still consider it practice. I also reorganized things a little bit. I lost my drill mods earlier on the other runs, so I'm going to Glacio first. The big reason being I need to go to Glacio earlier so that I still have my drill mods. Okay. Oh, fast loading on Glacio. That's actually a bonus. So we have both packages in our inventory. No, one is in our inventory, the other's on top of the shuttle, I believe. If 3 more on top of the shuttle, so we should be good to go for the remainder of the run. Alrighty. So it's actually the same drill. We're gonna like kind of go through the multiple layers of planets here. Although Glacia might be a little easier, we'll see. If we die, we will respawn in the shuttle. Hopefully we don't, but if we do, it's not the end of the world. So we're trying to sort of maximize our abilities to succeed by minimizing what we lose if we do die, which at this point would just be like a canister and some other like nice things, but I have a spare drill mod even, so. Weird. What am I taking fall damage from? Probably at his spine. Or a boom balloon. Wow, spooky. Also, that was a fantastic fall here. Hit a stalagmite here, but I think we're kind of good to go. Yeah, we're getting real fast at this. Feels good. So this is going to be really far ahead compared to my last attempt. My last attempt was behind world record, but this might clip it with how good this Glacio was. So we're gonna pick it up, try it again. We clip in? No, we didn't. There is another backup clip in, but I like to kind of shoot through it like Ash does here. There we go. Gotta make sure we don't drop the shuttle on anything. Oh, we're on the wrong side. Gotta run around. So the other side is where you deposit the triptychs. Normally you're supposed to put the triptychs that you've been earning into the little pedestal on the other side, and we are just kind of skipping that. Glacia needs a diamond. Need to unpack the shuttle thruster here. Alrighty. Then off to Calidor. And we have a drill mod and a wide mod. It is awesome. Excited. We don't have a wide mod, we just have a drill mod, but you know. Calidor is this one. Kind of dusty brown planet here. These explosive powder. Very similar to Mars, I suppose. And then, yeah, it doesn't really matter where we land, because again, we don't need to land next to these gateways anymore. Just somewhere on the surface of the planet where we can just start going straight down. Nice. Look at this landing location. Primo landing location right here. Not invalid either. Alrighty, a little bit of a meaty hit, but I think we'll just be fine. Worst case scenario, we just, you know, respawn back in this your shuttle, right? No. I don't really like it when I'm next to resources and other things, but it does happen randomly from time to time, so you kind of got to make do with what you've been given here. Nope. Nope. Got it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, I do need to package up this thing, so we might as well go do that now. Sometimes see like where the shuttle's gonna go. However, I never know if it's gonna pop forward or not. There's really no good indication that it is. So you just kind of have to play it by ear and see where you are and what the shuttle's kind of wanting to do. It popped up really good there, so I had to hop in the shuttle a second time. More ammonium. I don't think we needed any of it, but it's fun. Just gonna clip down some more. I don't like how my shuttle's behaving right there, so we're gonna go down a little bit. Well, oh, there's an attack just there, so we're gonna die here? I don't think so. Did we clip in? It kind of almost clipped us in, but we'll try it again. Yeah, we need to be a little faster on that one here. There it is. There it is. Gotta run around. Every single time I get into the shuttle early, I realize I'm not supposed to do that. Okay, so let's do this thing. Cool. Held on to our 5 minutes of time save. no. I grabbed a triptych and not the shuttle, which happens from time to time. I have to go back up and see if I can pick up the shuttle. Oh, sweet. The shuttle was falling down the whole time. So we'll just kind of shove that back in there, and then, oh, while we're here, I guess we'll package up the thruster. A functioning wind turbine here, or a functioning research platform. These are pretty rare. Although with the X-ray that we get from kind of looking through walls, we are kind of increasing our odds of finding cool stuff like that. Uh-oh. No. Okay, so we this is fine. Unfortunate, but fine. So we're just gonna find a nearby plant and off ourselves. Or take some fall damage. Both work, actually. Okay, that didn't work because I was sliding. Nearest plant is this pop coral. We're gonna get nice and close to try and maximizes our ability of dying to this pop coral here. Right on top of it, and there you go, one shot, one kill. So, we just kind of were out of bounds for too long and then got bubbled up into a spot where we didn't really want to be, so that's sort of what happens. We did lose our generator, but it's basically fine. We don't need the generator, and we did lose our sorry. We did lose our generator, and we did lose our soil canister. Both of those weren't required things for the run, but they are just convenient, so let's see what we can do. Oh, yikes. Where to go? Okay, so we don't necessarily need both of these drill mods at this point. They are optional, but I think I can recover, so I'm gonna try and recover. I should see my shuttle right over here. Okay. Alright, we will die right next to the shuttle, which is fine. I could have tried to get in, but I missed out, so. Our inventory here. Oh, we get to keep the drill mod. And yeah, that's definitely intended mechanics right here. Yep. Flat. Yeah, we only play this game with intended mechanics, so. Flipped in, wrong side, but that's basically fine. Can run around to this side here. And right, can't drop it. And there should be, oh, it's graphene for Sonya. Okay. Alrighty, we'll see what happens on Novus. Novus can be a little funky. Hopefully it's not too crazy. Still have our drill mod, which is nice. Going to move away from those hostile plants. I think they might be close to killing me, and like the death won't matter, it'll just take time. So there we go, nice and fast. Novus is a moon, so it's smaller than other planets are, and that's why it probably feels like it went a little faster, at least to me, maybe to you as well. And we even flip in right away. Fantastic. Wrong side though. We should be able to just pick out the silicone right here. So that should be all of the triptychs. We'll see though. We're not finished the game yet. If everything went well, we have all 7 triptychs, which I have no idea if we do at this point. And we should have the solar satellite unlocked. It is, and that's unlocked because you only need to complete 1 of the planets. Uh-oh, this is a bug that happens from time to time though. So it doesn't know what space we're in. It thinks we're on Visania, but it kind of unloaded us and put us in a couple different spaces, but now it sort of loaded us into the space for the solar satellite here. So hopefully that was actually indeed what had happened, and we don't get warped out to kind of nowhere, which does happen from time to time. But it looks legit. Once in a while, I shouldn't say once in a while because I think they fixed it, but there was a bug where you just kind of got ejected somewhere out into like far orbit. It was great. Alrighty, so we just did Glacia there. Aatrox. This one is Solo. Nope, no idea. There it is.